Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Wizard's Lizard. So, today I've started off with the dual daggers, because, I don't know, there's another thing that apparently I had a blueprint for. I do not remember. Unfortunately, we do not have a whole lot of starting cash, so it's pretty much one of the three basic weapons, you know, the axe, dual daggers, the starting sword that you always start with, but that's dumb, and the spear. And some random equipment that I don't really care about, because weapons are, I would say, unequivocally the most important part of this game, by far. So let's just piss off all the zombies, see what loot we can get. Chances are it's just going to be a bunch of petty cash, but that's, you know what, petty cash is kind of the way the world works, right? You pinch your pennies until you're, you know, wealthy enough to buy a car, and then eventually a plane, and then the world, because that makes sense, right? No. Instead, penny pinching is, you know, left for people like me that have nothing better to do. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that fruit. Wow, that kind of killed my frame rate the way I was murdering all of those zombies. Surprising. Anyway, so, I'm liking dual daggers. I think I might actually keep them pretty high on the list. They attack really fast. I assume they don't do that much damage. Woo! Tempting! Dark iron chestplate. I assume slows us down, increases our health. Nope, just increases our health. Good enough. Now, there's the super expensive mystical spear of presumably death and destruction, but I am not going to be able to afford that in any way, shape, or form. It does seem like the dual daggers attack slower than, you know, the spear, or not attack slower, they kill things slower than with the axe, or really any other weapon. However, the attack speed more than makes up for it. Also the fact that there are two of them. So I assume if I hit an enemy with every single dagger at once, you know, in the same span of time, the DPS is going to be about the same, maybe a little bit less just because of the fact that it does spread shots. But what does make it valuable is it does have knockback-ish. It slows down enemies, and you know what, with that attack speed, I can just chew through enemies, especially if I can get some damage boosts along the way, because I think that's going to be what makes this weapon the most valuable. I don't know, kind of hard to defend. I just find fast attack speed is an attractive prospect no matter what. Let's grab the cash. Essentially, I'm farming apples. Not like I really need to, or should, but I'm just kind of doing it, getting reacquainted with the game, because it's been a couple of days, and, you know, it's best to, you know, come at this with, you know, some level of caution and desire to get back to the way things were. Ow! Owls. Yep, definitely takes more hits to kill an owl in this one. Tootsie Pop. Every time I think of, like, how many hits does it take to kill an owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Wacky. Now, I'm not going to be able to get the red breastplate. I probably could have, actually, if I hadn't bought the breastplate I'm currently running around with, but, you know what, when it comes down to it, not the end of the world. Let's piss off the owl. Yep. Kick back. Pretty good. Now let's just leave the level. Yeah, there's a lot of fruit left on the ground, but realistically, our main goal is to get as far as possible in as short of a period of time as possible, because I very much like to see the Swamp Witch again, come to think of it. Oh, there's a little bit of gold there. Whatever, I'll come back for that. Yeah, apparently these guys have dual daggers too. And I forgot there were fans. Oh, this is... right. If I cram myself in the corner here, I become safe. Assuming that nobody can hit me with an arrow or anything like that. Anyway, let's just get around here. We've got two owls to deal with, which is kind of concerning. Ow. Yep, exactly what I was talking about. Because the white ones have even more health, and I have terrible maneuverability in this situation. At least we get a lantern that increases our damage, which is exactly what we need. Also increases our light radius, which is definitely desirable. Now, we're injured. We can buy rotten meat. I don't remember how much that heals us. Whatever, when in Rome. Almost all of it. We are poisoned for like a second here, but not a big deal. And we've got some other stuff we can get. Please don't be a mimic. Sweet, it's a helmet. Dark iron helmet, which looks to have increased our health by a further 10. Not that good, and hopefully I can get some spiked gear along the way, but not the end of the world. And apparently I'm going to have to get 2,600 more gold to get that blueprint, because you know what? Blueprints are useful. Probably should have checked that out beforehand, but when it comes down to the extra health, may save our butts. Probably will. Just expecting things here. Well, let's go left. And, ooh. If I want to get that key, I'm going to have to kill myself, which is, I mean, realistically, not exactly high on my list. But I could do it. I've got the pentagram. Let's clear out this level, then I'll kill myself. Oh, but then I come back with barely any health. I don't know. it's an expensive proposition, especially because I just bought this stuff. And realistically, right now, I'm not even sure if I'm even going to get to the point where I'm going to be able to use that key, come to think of it. So I'll probably just hold off on the key business until I actually understand how it works. Because I assume there's a legitimate strategy where you find a treasure chest that the key goes to, but as it stands right now, main goal, get the blueprints. Ow. Well, I'm just going to take damage anyway. Get the blueprints so we can get our... Well, get enough cash so we can get the blueprint, because I want to know what's in there. Or, you know, I want to have a bunch of, you know, options when it comes to starting equipment, because when it comes down to it, the more starting equipment options that we have, and the more villagers we get, the more redonkulouses we're going to be going into the game. Now, yes, I've taken kind of a stupid amount of damage in here. I was just kind of running my mouth and not really thinking about what I was up to. Which is bad. Never a good strategy. Also, I think I was mostly watching the frame rate, because whenever it does the screen shake, my frame rate just drops by about, like, 2 frames, because apparently that's a problem. Not entirely sure. Also have a lot of skeletons and zombies on the screen, which is, well, frame rate's not happy with that. Clearly, I need a new computer. First, need to get a full-on income for that kind of thing, but hey, that's not a big deal. I'll be there soon enough. Now, we've pretty much gotten most of our health back, which is great. We've got, I think the orange is only 5, which is perfect. And we've got like 2 more zombie holes, which is fine. And with luck, I can find like a crown or something like that. Otherwise, I'll come back for the zombie holes. I think we're going to get enough cash between all of this that we're going to be more than wealthy enough to get that blueprint. Wow, not entirely sure how I managed to dodge the owl there, but I did. I ain't gonna complain. Okay, did not actually get enough cash from that. Oh well, not a big deal. Oh, that one apparently had a zombie in it. Let's keep going this way. And this is the exit. But that's more than enough cash for what we need. Perfect. Just gotta, you know, not die here. Ow. Not get hit by the explosive barrel, because that would insta-give us. Just saying, because, I mean, we've already seen what happens when I hit explosive barrels, and apparently I just bumped my ass into spikes. Should pay more attention to where my butt is, and less attention to what I'm shooting at. Even though that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, you should pay attention to both, but, well, not a whole lot of options here. Unfortunately, owls, pain in the butt. Okay, and there's one more owl that is really freaking out over here. Oh boy, he's really coming after me. Come on, there we go, he's dead. That hurt. But we have enough cash to go back for the blueprint. Or get a healing. Nah. It is tempting to get that key, just so I could find what the key is for. Oh, yeah. Options. Kill myself, and hopefully I could get loot. I guess the main thing is, it's right next to a chamber of, like, you know, getting all my health back, which is super tempting. Oh, when in Rome. Death. 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 There we go. Let's come back to life. Not lose any of our... Oh, right. We actually have enemies to deal with in this situation. Mainly just that guy. Luckily enough, we are probably going to have to go through a room filled with skeletons. But, you know what? I think this is the right option to go with. Probably. Maybe not. I have no idea. Whatever. I don't even know if these skeletons give me cash. Does not look like the case. But we got the key, slime key, which is used presumably on the sewers. Not entirely. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Okay, I was also looking up how to get to the forest again. And it said it was a cracked piece of wall. And there are certain wall tiles that are cracked. Which... I figured I'd keep my eye out. Oh, but it's always on the first level, so I've already missed my opportunity there. Well, that sucks, but not the end of the world. We're a bit injured, but we should be okay. Worst comes to worst, we die and come back to life again. I'm not entirely sure. But at the very least, we're going to get that blueprint, which is arguably the most important thing, apart from getting villagers. Villagers more important than getting blueprints. Dark Iron Ring, which I believe just increases your health. Well, if I can afford it, I'll starting off with it. Because the extra starting gear, always appreciated. Double dagger, pretty happy with that overall. Anyway, let's see. Whoops, that's not the right button. There we go, that's how I sprint. So B is sprint. And this is part of the reason why I was concerned about, you know, going dead and coming back to life. Because if I couldn't somehow come back to life, These two rooms would have been a giant pain in my keister. But as it stands, I guess this room might have been annoying too. But as it stands, we're injured. But we've got the slime key, which presumably will work out in our favor. Either way. Let's see. So what do we need right now? We need some kind of damage boost. I mean, that's going to be like an ever-present thing. And we get some meat. Perfect. That's going to help us. It's probably going to get us back to 40 health. Beautiful. I'm just going to hide up here until the poison wears away. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues. And let's kill this thing because pain in the butt. Okay. It's only one door. Still not sure where slime key is supposed to be used. I'll figure that out eventually. I'm just going to ring around the posy with this guy. Probably shouldn't get too close to him, though. Anyway, oh, that owl's getting feisty. I was not expecting him to come out from behind this area. Anyway, just kill the zombie, kill this zombie. Make whomever's in charge of the gate pissed off and confused. And looks like this is an empty room. Oh, unless I was dead, at which point it would be. Nope, that's to the boss. Actually, probably could fight the boss. Tempting. Let's do it when in Rome. I'll come back for the rest of the level, maybe kind of, sort of. Either way, zombie warlord. What variety of zombie warlord, though? That is the eternal question I'm going to be running here. Because, oh, it looks like it's this variety. Well, that's kind of good. Apparently I've mastered killing zombies. Let's clear these guys out before I get trapped in here. Ow. Got trapped anyway. Fortunate. Haven't cleared the level of explosive barrels, so my usual mobility kind of sucks. That said, eventually we'll murder all the zombies and then won't have to worry about this guy that much. Ish. Just gotta make it there. Yeah, part of it is I can get the healing potion at the end of this, which is... Oh, hey. The Zambles are dropping all sorts of fruit and goodies for us, which is gonna get us back up to 40 health, as though I had never gotten hit. Not exactly the most encouraging, but, we'll have to do. Let's hide back up here. I'm getting some pot shots off on this guy. Come on, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. There we go. And he's going back down this direction. Woo! He's kind of careening all over the place. It's like he drank a bunch of Jägermeister and was like, I know what's a good idea. Spinning and battle! Just gotta dodge me some zombies. Luckily, we move a heck of a lot faster than almost everything. I say almost everything because the zombie warlord, who arguably looks like a skeleton, not a zombie, but he moves faster than we do. That said, I can move close, and by the time he starts doing pugilism... Never mind. I was gonna say, by the time he starts doing, like, his weird spinning attack, I'd be able to get out of there. The answer is no. That's not actually the case. Well, luckily, once all the zombies are cleared from the level, it's pretty easy to get around. Just ring around the posy and pay attention where he is. Kinda wish you could tell on the minimap, but not the end of the world. Oh, there he is. Let's see. Oh, nope, he's gonna keep coming after me. So yeah, some extra speed would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. Now, I do have to criticize this game a little bit. I really wish there were, like, passive stat upgrades that didn't come in the form of items. Let's see if I can hit him with both at once. There we go. And, trading some blows here. Not keen on the trading of blows, mainly because 2 more hits and I die, and then suddenly we have to deal with a butt ton of skeletons, which I'm not keen on. But, is he gonna stop soon? It seems like he's been in full bore mode for a couple of seconds. Anyway, let's... Whoop! Yep, there we go. We're just about dead here, which is kind of a problem. Kind of not a problem, because really when it comes down to it, we just finish off the skeleton piles and then continue avoiding this guy as usual. I think he's stuck, though, which is good. And realistically, if I can just hit him a couple of times here, we're gonna be good. Oh, there we go. Things suddenly got a lot harder. Sort of. I mean, luckily we can kill all the skeletons in one hit, which is perfect. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to find a revive pile when we get back down. This is kind of my fear for doing the self-sacrifice thing to get the key, but I'm going to still argue worth it. Just kind of wish I hadn't taken all that damage, and we could have gotten through without, you know, dying. Because it's going to make the healing potion on this side kind of useless. Either way, let's see what item we get. Get this. We get triple daggers. Hello! Works for me. And I'll leave the healing potion for as we leave, because, I mean, we might as well. We're here. And I'm probably going to have to deal with a lot of skeletons as we come through. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. But it'll be okay, right? Presumably. Leave me alone. Skeleton piles do not die fast, though. Gonna have to say. But I'm pretty glad we picked up triple daggers, because, well, we were doing a double dagger run. Not a double dragon run. That'd be kind of cool, actually, if you could have, you know, the guys from Double Dragon as cameos for this game, but not actually the case. Disappointing. But, you know, these daggers, I think, fire even faster than Double Dagger, and presumably do more damage. Kind of hard to tell. Haven't exactly tested, but I'm just going to make the assumption here that this is vastly better than Double Dagger. At least a 33% increase in damage, which, you know, is good. But that kind of goes without saying. Anyway, we look to have, like, one skeleton here. Yep. That ain't much. With luck, we can find a villager here. This is part of the reason why you can't just... Oh, we found this. I wonder what the compass does. Yeah, why not? We're here. Dungeon compass. I assume it just tells me where all of the nice rooms are. I guess probably just tells me where the boss is. We'll figure that out, though. First, we're going to kill all these guys. Should probably go after Dagger Man over here, because he's arguably the most dangerous out of all of them. I guess the bats could be kind of a pain in the butt, too. Kind of hard to determine. Nope, that was the most dangerous thing here. Well, luckily we've got the healing potion sitting around. And I don't think I'm going to get hit by that thing again. Gotta keep my eyes out, though. I am very accident prone. It should be pretty obvious by this point. Anyway, with luck, by level 2 on the sewers, we'll be... Oh, boy. Well, again, this is why I didn't just quaff that healing potion pointlessly. Because then I would have... Oh, hey, and we get a villager here. Perfect. Just gotta... You know, hide in the corner and not take any damage, because that's important, right? But as long as I don't lose more than like 30-40 health, the healing potion is going to bring me all the way back up to full, and we'll be in Golden Town in more than one way, because then, I mean, we've got a villager here, which is going to obviously up my overall money count. I don't even know why I'm summoning this zombie. For gold. Let's go this. Rescue the dude. Thank you. I think that now puts us at like 2,000-3,000 starting cash. Whoop, it's a mimic. I don't want to kill it on the spikes, because then I'd never get the item anymore. Okay, so we got one more room. We have found the villager, but I'm going to keep my eyes out just because we do have enough cash, and we might be able to get another villager. I don't even know if that's possible, but if it is, that'd be nice. I also kind of want to know what that time ring does. Maybe it's speed, maybe it's something else. So if I could get 2,000 gold for it, you know, I'm gonna call that good enough for me. Wow. Triple daggers, murders, owls. Good to know. Anyway, let's keep looking. We got a treasure chest, might be a mimic. Oh boy. I forgot about those things. Let's just bait them. And bait them again. And continue baiting them. Because they're scary. Is it a mimic? No. Gloves of speed. Well, that's stupid. I did end up getting hit by the thing after all. Not keen on that. Okay, anything up here? The answer is no. Let's get out of here and keep fighting. Looks like we're at the very least going to have a buttload of money, so I'm probably going to be able to get that weird ring, which is kind of exactly what I wanted. I'm taking all sorts of dumb damage here. Don't get killed by the explosives, Wander. That would be hilarious and unfortunate across the board. Okay. Probably should go for the bats, come to think of it. I am a little leery of the... right, we're dead, so we actually have to worry about the roving skulls. I'm a little leery of the werewolf, but he is kind of dumb truck over there, as in hiding down in the bottom, and we just kind of have to pelt him with daggers as we go along. I think he's getting blocked by the... Yep, there we go. He's getting blocked by the gravestone, which is exactly what I was kind of hoping for. Poison totem. Cool. Never seen that before. Presumably it does a lot of damage. Oh, that was not the right move. Let's try this now. Oh, it slows enemies inside the radius. Doesn't do damage, but you know what? That's actually, you know, I'd say that's pretty acceptable, if you ask me. Okay, I'm not going to go for the 50 gold nugget. It's not worth it. And we've still got the healing potion, so I'd say that was pretty good payoff. Even if we're, you know, pretty injured, we're going to get the healing potion. At the very least, it's going to put us like 10 off of full health. Frost Totem sounds like it would be cool. Charm of Haste. So I think at this point I'm moving like super duper fast considering the Razor Gloves. Yeah, there I go. I am motoring. What happens when I sprint? I move, yeah, pretty fast. Cool. Anyway, so we're going to the sewers. I think maybe how this game works is it gives you a villager to rescue every 3rd level-ish? Don't quote me on that. I'm not that knowledgeable in this game. As in, I don't read the wiki. Because I don't know. I really am kind of a fan of blind gameplay and learning as I go. And you know what? No, I'm a hypocrite there. I read the wiki all the time for Binding of Isaac, but that's because certain items you pick up can truly change you know, how gameplay goes. Whereas in this game, it's just like, well, you know, you got a new weapon, let's see what it does. Binding of Isaac, you say pick up chocolate milk, combine that with, I don't know. Hey! Yeah, the compass does actually work. Cool. That's good to know. Anyway, very glad I have Triple Dagger. Triple Dagger seems to murder parasites and really everything full bore, which I'm very happy about. It's still kind of an interesting question. What are the items that I like the most? The metal ball was pretty cool. I like the bouncy elements to it, but when it comes down to it, it was not that useful. Boots is... damn. I guess this run is just going to be nothing but speed across the board. That's pretty cool. I'm fine with being, you know... I don't know why I was going to say Selena Gomez. I'm not cool with being Selena Gomez. She gets way too much weird flack from people on the internet. Plus, isn't she like Bieber's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or something like that? I think that's what I heard at some point. I'm not exactly a fan of that man. I mean, go figure. I'm a 20-something-year-old man, and when it comes down to it, uppity teenagers from Canada that do all sorts of weird junk and get away with it because they're famous, and have, you know, hordes of girls that think he can do no wrong, that's usually the point where I write somebody off as probably too famous for their own good. Right? Should be. Anyway, apparently that healing potion did not heal us as much as I wanted, but you know what, when it comes down to it, we'll get there eventually. Probably. We'll be okay. I'm not expecting fame and fortune, but I'm expecting, you know, ow. Not that. That hurt. Stupid mushrooms. I guess I was just not expecting it would hit me from that angle, because, well, you know, it happens. I don't even know why I'm killing all these mushrooms, apart from the fact that they offend me. This is some kind of, like, weird vengeance shtick. I don't know why I was going to say vengeance stick. It would be cool if there's a weapon in this game called the vengeance stick, but there is not. It'd be awesome if there was, though. Anyway, it looks like we've got some scaries over here. I'm just going to see if I can kill the skeleton pile before everything comes after me. The answer is no. Let's lay down our poison totem, because that's going to make killing that skull a lot easier, and killing these guys a lot easier. Hey, and apparently I did kill the skeleton pile. Did not even realize. Oh, that's pretty awesome. If I could get a book, a totem book, that... Yep, hello. Apparently you're sentient. Come at me, bro. Well, that didn't work. Let's take out the skeleton pile, I guess. That's the most logical course of action here. Now, we've got a couple other things to deal with. Parasites, mostly. One slime. I don't think slimes are particularly dangerous. Parasite again. Parasite's dead. And then just that guy. Okay, so, not 100% sure why I was having that rant about Justin Bieber earlier, but his life, right? Okay, so... Please don't be evil. There we go. It's not evil. I think this is the exit, though. I think. So I'm not going to bother with it. It's either that or at the end of the next room. But considering we're there, we might as well explore a little bit, just because we haven't found the shop. Yes, we have found the shop. I was not exactly paying attention there. Looks like there are two shops, so we have a blueprint on this floor, which is pretty important. Especially because I'm carrying around a fair amount of cash, and that could be useful for me. Kind of wish the compass would tell me if and where villagers would be to rescue, but not the end of the world. Anyway, what do we got? Oh, we got some stuff, some interesting stuff. It looks like there's a map, some kind of heart totem, a glove, a dark iron ring, which looks to have increased our health by a further 10. That's exactly what I expected. Okay, so let's head over for the blueprint room, because I need to get that first and foremost before getting a temporary boost item like any of the things that... Yep, hello. You're alive. Yeah, getting a temporary boost item like any of the equipment, whereas the blueprint will last forever, arguably. And I guess really until the point where I stop playing this game. I don't entirely know if this game has Steam Cloud saves. Kind of wish it would. Kind of hope it does, but... Oh. Adventures! Let's see what it has. The answer is some kind of elixir of life, which... Yep, full health. Well, that was possibly a waste of money. Oh well. It was interesting regardless, and I guess, you know, full health is an enviable thing to go after. Now here's the question, is there anything else that's even remotely worth going after on this floor? I think the answer is going to be no, largely because I'm kind of accident prone and would like to get on to level 2, just so I can get my life back. Kinda wish I could have actually carried that healing potion around with me. I'm not entirely sure why I couldn't, but, you know, all games do that, where it's like, oh, you have a healing potion. Well, you have to drink it immediately because you have alcoholism issues. I mean, not necessarily that healing potions are specifically alcohol, But, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get out of here, go on to the next floor, see how we do. I guess the other thing is I could keep gambling. Whatever. We're pretty loaded at this point, and I didn't, like, I got an item. Chances are I wouldn't get any more. Not entirely sure. Plus, I want to see the swamp hag. Or the sewer hag. I don't know, words. I feel like that ice chunk is moving over imperceptibly every time I go by. And that's pseudo-concerning. Anyway, I mean, I guess I could... Oh boy. This is all sorts of... I guess I probably should have just held off on the heal... Ow. Should have held off on that. There's all sorts of scary around here that I do not appreciate. Framerate does not appreciate it either. Either way, we seem to have cleared it out largely at the cost of 20 health, which I'm not happy about. But not exactly much we could do in that situation. We had, you know, the swamp creature coming after us. We had all sorts of things. I don't know. It's Wizard's Lizard. Sometimes you just run into a situation and your brain shuts off being like, well, you can't deal with this. You just don't have enough brain power. And I'm like, brain power. I'm not entirely sure that's why I respond to my brain in just saying brain power, but, you know, it's probably just, you know, like Captain Kirk asking for more power from Scotty. References, whatever. But, you know, let's keep going. Because that was only sewer level 1, and I feel like I could do better things with my cash and money. Looks like we've got blueprint... Oh, blueprint rooms are different than shops. Oh, it looks like we've got a lot of things to go see. So, where do we want to go first? Blueprint room. That seems a noble cause to pursue, presumably. Unfortunately, this is a slime room. Slime rooms are a pain in the butt. Is that the only living... Nope, that's not. There's another one. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oi. They're all over the place. Are any of you guys feisty today? The answer is no. Well, that's good. And we found the correct way to get to the blueprint room and a mimic. Well, we killed the mimic. That's good. Probably we're going to have enough cash. Now, I'd say a food room would be nice, but we're going to revive on this floor anyway, so arguably all of the healing that we're doing is going to be, for naught. Pretty okay with that, honestly. Anyway, let's... Now, the interesting question I have is, it seems like the eyeballs only hurt you if you're living. Could be wrong on that part, but that's going to be my theory. And I'm going to stick with it, because, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, ow. So, hopefully the damage I'm taking here does not last when we become... Oh, nope. Looks like eyeballs can hurt me. I need to stop playing so dumb, but there's that slight level of, ow, skull flying thing. Scary skull flying thing. Let's kill it before it becomes feisty again. Okay, it's dead. We took a lot of damage there. I am not playing well. I think it's because there's a, like, dusty element to my throat, and it's driving me a little nuts. Okay, so that blueprint is really expensive, which, I mean, arguably means probably don't have to worry about it in that case. I'm not entirely sure why I went in this room. Oh well, let's just kill these things. Not take any damage from the mushrooms. There we go. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. I don't know why, but every time I'm playing roguelikes, I just start thinking about, like, the good old days of, you know, watching Newgrounds cartoons after hours at school, you know. I had nothing better to do, so I just kind of hang out in the computer room and play Flash games and RuneScape and stuff. And now, well, I'm out of school, and so I just paint and play video games. Realistically, I've upgraded, but... Let's see what I can go down for. I assume nope, we're not. Oh, boy. Oh, this is scary. I'm not entirely sure what the runes on the room are going to do. I'm gonna put that down just in case. Yep, actually saved my butt. Thank you, Poison Totem, for saving my butt. I like my butt. It does butt things. And I like butt things because, you know, I need it for stuff. Like sitting. Because that's a butt thing, right? Okay, please don't be a mimic. The answer is... It's the spear. Is it a different spear? Nope, it's the good old hunting spear. Well, let's go back for our triple daggers, because... Please don't just explode and kill everything. The answer is, that's what's going to be going on here. That's a problem. I guess that would have been a good way of clearing out the room. 2, 3, 1. Okay, that's not going to work. So we did 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2, 1, 3. Nope. Oh boy. Please don't hit me back here. Okay. We did 2, 1, 3. Let's do 2-3-1 next? I don't know, these combos are wizardry to me. Nope, that's not friendly. Luckily, I think we're safe up in this corner. Okay, so what haven't we done? Have we done 3-1-2? There we go. And that's apparently how we get out of this room. Well, that was scary. Speaking of scary, this is scary too. Wow. Let's just revel in just how dangerous things have become. And accept that our life is probably going to be short and temporary. I mean, realistically, same words, but you guys know what I mean. Explosions are scary. That's a lot more explosive barrels than I was expecting up here. Anyway, let's just murder the crap out of them and get out of here. Looks like we can go to the shop, too, which is good. And he's got healing items. Well, considering... Wow, that one healing item is expensive. It's probably a... Wow. Almost walked directly into him. Well, we haven't found our way to the revival room, which means we have to take probably the long and circuitous route there, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Not exceedingly unexpected, though. So let's go, because I would like to be living. Not entirely sure where the... bladed gauntlets. Beautiful. It's going to reduce my speed a little bit, but it is going to increase my damage, which is... Oh, these guys are alive. Forgot about that bit. Yep. Okay, 2 hits to kill a slime ball. That is much easier to deal with now that we have the bladed gauntlets. With luck, I can not get hit by these guys. I mean, I guess if I revive, it saves me the problem, but, you know, whatever. And let's get out of here. Nope, we want to go down. But ideally, I could get a lot more bladed-style gauntlets and stuff so I can really wreck through things, because it would be really cool if I could just murder the crap out of the Sea Witch with, you know, full salvo of knives, but I'm making no expectations here. Sounds like we've got something making some pretty... Oh, we've got an eyeball. Let's back off of the eyeball, because eyeballs hurt. Crap, we're gonna really have to go through here. That's not fun. But that's the way things go, right? Well, luckily the eyeball's facing the other direction, and he is the most dangerous thing in the room. Thank you very much. I guess the skeleton pile's kind of a pain in the butt, too. And all of the parasites, oh boy. Well, luckily we can kill them. Oh, some pretty clutch dodging on my part, if I do say myself. I do say so myself, words. And we're wealthy. We might actually be able to afford that blueprint if I really went out of my way for it. Not entirely sure if that's worth it or not, but hey. Whatever. Let's see. Let's get back up to real life. And worst comes to worst, I spend my cashola on healing up. Because, you know, being full health going on to the 3rd floor of the sewers is probably pretty viable. I'd say that's probably going to be more useful than going after anything else in here. Probably more useful than that blueprint-ish? I don't know, maybe. I'll just make the assumption here and go get some food. Because I'd like to be full health. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get full health on all this cash. I guess if I farmed 4,000 more gold, I could get the full health potion. But that seems excessive and unnecessary. So let's get poisoned. And Melissa's cupcake. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Anyway, let's keep going and see how we do. I guess there's some cash here, but we're full health as far as things go. And apparently my whole dismissal of taking the damage as spirit form actually is stupid because you get to keep all that health when you revive. You revive with the same health that you had when you died. Oh, you're the violent one. There we go. Okay, so we've got some stuff down here that we have to be a little wary of. Luckily, no more skeletons to concern ourselves with, which is perfect. Let's just keep going around, keep killing things, because everything is scary. Everything is awesome. I need to actually learn how to sing. Shell would back anybody up on this. But at the same time, for those of you that are not musically inclined, well, luckily I can't sing and probably won't be singing apart from like a couple of tunes here and there as it just pops into my head, because I'm a bit obsessive sometimes. Or maybe obsessive isn't the right word, so much as compulsive? I don't know, either way. Let's hope there's an ice bouncing around up here, and we can leave after this room. Oh, I forgot. Those follow you. Let's kill some parasites. Please, slime puddle, do not be violent. I'm trying to rely on you for safety, and, you know, I don't like dying. So, oh, that one was violent. That was also violent. Stupid poison. This is kind of the bad situation. Okay, we've killed that slime puddle. This one's going to be violent too. We've got a lot of cash. Maybe should have saved up on the healing items, but I guess realistically, when it comes down to it, it wouldn't have mattered a thing at all because we'd still be just as injured-ish. I don't know, whatever. Words, things, strategy, planning. It's all useless. It's a roguelike. I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well just kind of accept it and move on, right? Right. Okay, so what's over here? Ow. Ooh, almost got hit by that. Yeah, I feel like my reflexes are pretty dull today. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm less tired. Like, I feel like when I'm tired, I play worse. Better. Words. So I'm hoping we can find a healing item here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fight the sea witch, the sewer witch, on low health, which kind of sucks. Probably should have... well, that's useful. I was gonna say, probably should have just checked the compass before I just marched off, but you know what? We actually did okay here. I mean, it's a lot of cash, but the question is, what can I spend it on? There's a shop down the other way. I'm probably gonna go there first just because I'm probably not gonna take too much damage, and if I do take too much damage, then we're going to get killed by the witch anyway. So I'm just gonna go down. And hopefully we can find a villager to save in all of this, because I think you always find a villager on the 3rd level. Could be wrong about that, could be very wrong about that, but if that's the case, then it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier to clear my way through everything and, you know, rescue everybody and whatnot. Anyway, eyeballs. Oh boy. Oh, okay. That apparently blocks eyeballs. Perfect. That's kind of exactly what I was hoping for. No, not. I was somehow missing the parasite. Not my ideal of funsies. Or Fonzie. Let's kill the... I was hoping I could kill the crap out of the eyeball, but I'm gonna have to do it on the 2nd bout. Looks like it worked. Now, I guess that was the only eyeball, too. That's good. Oh, no. Well. Oh. I did that wrong. Well, okay, we're dead again. And we're gonna remain dead, which does kind of reduce our chances pretty steadily. Let's put this down and just hide up here. I'm not entirely sure how I missed getting hit there, but I'm pretty okay with it. Thank you, Poison Totem. I should probably actually use my soul power here and there, because I get the feeling that that would be a pretty good oh shit button in a lot of cases. Kind of disappointing myself for not doing so. That said, not terribly surprised that I don't. I usually save limited use items to the point where I die, and then they're not useful anymore. Anyway, apparently we can't get to the shop. That sucks. Oh, and that's... who's still adventuring around here? There, now he's dead. And we've gone the wrong way to get to the shop. Nuts. Well, let's just go back, piss this thing off. Go all the way up, because... I mean, the other alternative is that's actually the way to get to the boss chamber, which I would not be surprised by, actually, in the slightest. But, as it stands, oh well, we'll figure it out. And I've yet to figure out where the slime key is, so I think what I'm going to do is just kind of accept fate and never go after the slime key again, because I think that screwed us over just a little bit as we go along. Don't know, though. Don't have a direct confirmation, and realistically have no good way of telling whether or not that was a good idea. Because it's not like I can go back and rethink my, you know, decisions there. Anyway, let's kill the slime puddle. Kill that. There's more slime puddles. Keep killing them because they're violent. I'll kill a skeleton pile. Watch out for the parasite. You know, pretty much the usual, getting hit by everything. I'm really not expecting to live on the Sea Witch, but that should be obvious by now. I've only ever seen her once, and when it comes down to it, she is kind of a disturbing person to fight anyway. That said, maybe forewarned is forearmed, and I mean, I only have 2 arms, but, you know, maybe my forearms will be right and ready for this one. Kind of hard to tell. Anyway, please don't be a mimic. Spiked helm. Perfect. I think that does actually reduce our health, but that's not the end of the world either. So we've got... oh, that's a bomb. I'm going to go with the book, because we've already got boots, we've already got a ring. Why did I go this direction anyway? Not entirely sure. Doesn't even look like there's much of a reason for it. There's that weird sewer grate, which must be maybe where you pop up? No, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what that even does. Well, that way is blocked. I guess let's go this direction then. And go around. Slowly. But surely, because we need the extra speed. Okay, let's go find the boss. At this point, I'm just wasting time, and I don't think there are any other special rooms here that are even remotely worthwhile. The answer is no. Whew! Am I ready for this? The answer is probably not, but we'll see how we do. There might be somebody to rescue along the way here, but, you know, come on, just die. There we go. Oh. And we've got some skeletons to tango, not skeletons, some flying skulls to tango with, but they die pretty fast. And with our extra damage from the spiked helm, I mean, we have a small chance of killing that sea hag, swamp hag, sewer hag. I don't know why, but just sewer. The word sewer does not stick in my head. Unlike everything else. Anyway, I'm trying to kill this guy, but he keeps popping up in really inconvenient locations. I guess I'll just work on everything else instead until he, you know, comes to pay a visit or something. I mean, presumably he'll pay a visit at some point. Oh, that's a mimic. Die mimic. Mimic is dead. And let's go. He's... Oh! Okay, well... Oh, this is a dead end. Of course this is a dead end. At least I've already cleared half of the way down to where I shouldn't be. So, you know, losing all that health was not exactly a waste of time. Just kind of sucks, and probably shouldn't have even gotten into that room, but didn't lose any health anyway there. I'm rambling a little bit, if you can't tell. Anyway, let's stretch our necks. Look around. So if I do kill the sea hag, then I'll explore, because I'll have a healing item. If I don't kill the sea hag, which is most likely, then I'll, I mean, obviously say goodbye. Because it's not like there's any way for me to come back to life a third time, I think. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if I could come back as Demon Lizard and, have like a third chance, but damn it. I'm really making some mistakes here. Magic gloves versus, yeah, no. I'm not even using magic. I probably should. I probably should a heck of a lot more, but I don't. And I don't know why I'm Prometheaning all of these mushroom shots, because realistically what I should do is just focus on the one guy that I can kill. Anyway, we're one room away, 40 health. This is generally a bad situation to be in. Luckily, we don't have to worry about the evil explodey business to get into the boss room, so that's good at least. And it looks like we've got one of the awkward lurker guys. I don't think I killed him, though. Nope, did not. That sucks. Let's at least get the parasites out of the way, because we're gonna have to... We pretty much are gonna have to clear this entire room out. Just, oh, here... Ow. I thought he wouldn't hit me with that. Oh, well. Yeah, so we're going to die on the witch. Whatever. Doesn't upset me that much. And here's the unfortunate part. There's a... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was going to say unfortunate because there's a skeleton pile on the other side. Luckily, it looks like it... Oh, there's another one here. Of course there's another one here. There's always another one here. So I'm going to go for the boss. Well, everyone grab your butts. This is going to be short. Sewer hag. Oh, interest. Ow. Forgot she does stuff like that. Wow, I am doing a lot of damage to her, though. Which is arguably pretty good. Not entirely sure where she is, but... Oh. Keep dodging, Wander. Keep dodging. Keep dodging like a champ. Keep champing. Dodging champs. Not entirely sure where she is, but... Yup, there she is. Prometheaning all of these shots. Yep, getting hit by them. Sucks. Happens, though. Unfortunately, she keeps popping up on the complete opposite side, and there's no good way of me getting to her. Oh, and I thought I was just going to be right in the middle of them. I guess you can't hide between the shots there. We actually probably could have done that if I hadn't lost all of my health, but, you know, it happens. I'll learn eventually. Probably. Either way, I'll see you guys on the next episode of A Wizard's Lizard, and hopefully we'll do a heck of a lot better, even though that was a pretty good run, if you ask me. So, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.